your Local 2 Weather Authority forecast with meteorologist John Mayer.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, we are continuing to see a lot of cloud cover out there. Rain, not so much in West Texas, but off to the east, we do still have a few of those showers making their way through. That's where we have the remnants of that cold front stretching across part of the viewing area. But all this cloud cover that we have, it's actually generating from the Pacific. Believe it or not, you got to go a little bit further to the southwest to see where all these clouds are coming from. We got a low pressure in place down there. That was actually a little bit of energy that broke off behind the cold front, drifted down into the Pacific, and now it's just churning moisture into our viewing area, giving us some of that cloud cover out there and giving us a chance for some rain down the road. It's a pretty slim chance, but still, anytime you might be talking about some rainfall, always something to keep in mind throughout the rest of this week. Again, that cold front still stretching down towards our south, our east, leading to a little bit of rainfall near the Gulf Coast, but for us, it's just that cloud cover continuing to move in. Our next round of active weather, though, comes off to the northwest. You got to drift up towards the Pacific Northwest. This cold front that's in place right now, that's leading to some rain and some snow up there, and that'll be heading down towards our viewing area a little bit later this week, more towards the end of the work week, giving us a chance for a little bit of that active weather. So that's exactly what we're going to be keeping an eye on out there. Next couple of days, it's just the clouds as far as what we're going to be seeing Wednesday into Thursday, but then by Friday, here comes that outside chance for a little bit of rainfall into parts of the viewing area. It's a combination of that front swinging down and all that Pacific moisture that we're seeing funneling into the viewing area. You put them together and you get that chance for some of that rainfall out there by Friday. But for today, let's talk about the elephant in the room, and it's those temperatures still up in the 60s, even 70s in some spots. Got up to 70 degrees in Alpine and 73 down in Dryden, way above average for this time of year. In fact, we could be looking at a chance for some record heat by the time tomorrow afternoon rolls around. We're still pretty far off that mark. 75, that was our record on this day in history. We managed to hit 68, still well above average, and certainly not what you expect for late December, and yet that's exactly what we've been dealing with out there, and still more of those rising temperatures in the forecast later on this week. With all of that warmth, no surprise that we're looking at a little bit of an issue out there with that tree pollen starting to climb. So if you got the sniffles, you know who to blame. It's those trees out there that are continuing to cause us at least a little bit of trouble in this forecast. Next couple of days, though, continues that trend. More of that heat on the way. Overnight tonight, we do see some 30s into southeastern New Mexico. Most of the northern basin, though, looking at those lower 40s overnight tonight and into tomorrow morning, and highs in the 70s, up to 75 tomorrow in Jow, Andrews, Big Spring, and then more of those mid-40s for those overnight lows along I-20 all the way to down towards the south. We even start to see some 80s creeping in, up to 80 degrees tomorrow afternoon in Grand Falls. That is the record for tomorrow as well at Midland International, 80 degrees on the nose. I don't think we'll hit it, but we'll be close, and we will likely see at least a couple of those 80s out there down into the Trans-Pecos as well. Overnight tonight into the Davis Mountains, not likely to see much in terms of freezing temperatures, even in the higher elevations, and then those highs cranking back up, more mid to upper 70s on the way tomorrow. Later this week is when we have a little bit of a change, though. Tomorrow, certainly the warmest day in the forecast, but then we start to cool back down Thursday and Friday. That cold front swings through, drops us back down to something a little bit more seasonable this weekend. Absolutely gorgeous weather. If you have any New Year's plans, should be nice out there Saturday and Sunday. So, hey, that's something to look forward to.